This vector image of a hospital room or operating room is what I intend to model, because I'm really enjoying this kind of thing where I take a vector image and create it in 3D. And although this kind of looks 3D, it is vector with just some shadows drawn in. What I really want to do is this, but I need to have my wits about me before I set off to do what looks like 7 rooms. But I'll eventually do something like that, perhaps. So I'm going to start with this hospital room right here. Okay, I'm still in Blender 2.79, and I'm going to switch over to cycles. My screencast keys are on, and I'm just going to go ahead and delete everything. I look from the top down, and Shift A, I'm going to bring in a plane, and we're just going to do this roughly. I'm going to scale this in the X a little bit, so I want it a little bit longer, okay, than wide. I might take these and bring them down just a little bit too. I'll go with something like that. And I'm going to hit E to extrude, and I'm going to bring this up. And I think I'll come up to there like that. Okay, Shift D, rotate X 90. I'm going to pull this, not that one, pull this one back. Maybe move that, I don't know. And I'm going to turn on snap to edge. And I'm going to bring this in and try to position it as best I can down to that edge there. And then I'll take it, Shift D, rotate Z90, and we'll do this kind of thing for a while until we get it into position. Okay, and then I'm going to, I'll take this whole face and I'll bring it and snap it to here. Okay, we'll do that kind of thing. And then I'm going to, let's see. Let's come in here and wireframe. And I'll delete that face. And what else would I want to do? Let's just go ahead and join them. And I'm going to take these and I'm going to bring them down in height a little bit. Again, it doesn't have to be exact. Just make it look kind of like a cool room, where its little floor space is a bit bigger than the wall space, if that makes sense. Kind of want to have this a little bit more. What else? Do I want to go 2? Yeah, I do actually. In which case I may come in here and delete that face. And what else would I want to delete? Let's see what's underneath over here. I'm going to go with that. Now, okay, I'm going to create the door here in the window using edge loops. So I'm going to just come in here and go throw in a couple of edge loops and imagine that my door would be right here. I'll make it a bit wider, and I'll do the same here. Scale those in the X. And I want to see how close the window is. Okay, it's about equidistant there. So I'll scale this in the X a little bit. I think the window is similar width to the door, maybe a bit wider. So let's take this. Before I move that, let's grab both of those SX. Do that kind of thing. Okay, so what we got going on? We got some space up top. And for the window, there, so double the space on the bottom. Grab that one and that one, and Control E, bridge edge loops. And I just want to think about what I want to do with the door. I think I'm just going to grab these as well and bridge edge loops. So I have that opening there. Okay. Window frame here doesn't necessarily come out as much as the door, so I don't really have to worry about that. So let's Shift Alt and click all that, and Shift S, cursor selected, to bring my 3D cursor there. And I will bring in a cube and scale it. So it's just a bit bigger than the window. Scale in the Z. Something like that. Scale this in the Y. I just want it to project a little bit in front of the wall. I think that's probably okay. Let's grab that face and this face. And we'll look in wireframe. I'm going to hit Inset and bring it in just beyond the space of the window. I should have it on both sides. And I will Control E, bridge edge loops. Get my window frame there. And I could do something pretty similar. I could almost copy this over to the door if I'm careful enough. It is same height. I will want it further out, I believe, a little bit. Well, I can work on that in a bit. And what I was thinking I would do in wireframe is grab this, that goes, I can just bring that down below. And I'm going to have to move each of these pieces individually. Let's just see where that's lining up. I can delete that stuff down there if I don't like it from this point of view, though. Okay. Control 1, I think. And if I wanted to, can I do both of these? I could SZ 0 if it was bothering me, which is not, but I did it anyhow. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay. Alright, well, anyways, I'll take that and I will now set the origin of geometry and cursor to selected. You know what, I'm just going to take a piece of this. Am I? Yeah, I am. Shift D. It's gonna move it. I gotta break it out. P. So I got that. I better close that. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna bring it up. Okay. I don't know if I want that right in there, but anyways, let's make. How will I do this? Yeah, we'll set that up. Make a window. Looks almost halfway down, right? Doesn't it? That inset. Doorknob there. I'll take that piece, Shift D, and scale it. Scale it in the X. Where does that go? In the corner there. Didn't leave myself a lot of room. It's probably okay there. Give it some thickness, and we'll cut it, scale in the Z. We'll take these faces and extrude them out and delete them, and then take this piece and rotate Z 180. Get back in. I just wonder if it's too wide. I think it is. Scale in the X. No, I'm going to have it in line with this part of the window. Okay, I think it's time to start throwing bevel on. I hope that's not too thin. Okay, so let's try the bevel of 2 and just scale it back a bit. Let's scale in the axis a little bit. Hold down Shift. Let's try that. Okay. Okay, and then we'll put, I could just F to fill that, I think. I think I would probably do the same with the window here on the frame part. F. How does that look? This one. No, this one I would want to bring forward, I think. It's not as deep. just this windowsill part is not as deep as the door, if that makes sense. And so I would just find a happy medium where I want this, you know, good enough for now. So I would have the doors. Hope they're wide enough. You know, look a little bit narrow, but I could adjust that if I really wanted to. Okay, so the windows, the handles, that. There's another door over here. I could probably use one of these doors, just fill it in, same size. I may not be able to get it the exact same size. It's without screwing around for a while on that, so. I mean, I could take this over here. And take off the mirror. That's weird. It looks too high here. Goes up quite high. Maybe it doesn't go up as high. And this is, you know, because of the drawing. What's the side? Control 3. Let's mess around with this anyhow. It's got some thickness to it, so okay, that'll be weirder. No, maybe it's not quite that low now. Alright. Okay, just figure out where I want it. I would need it sort of similar distance. Okay, something like that. How about that? Lined up with one of them. I think I'm going to make it a little bit wider. Yep. It's going to be a big wide door. I'm going to go there. Control E and bridge those edge loops. I'm going to take this guy and there's a similar knob which I can move, so I'm not going to screw with that. What I'm going to do is B is what I'm looking for. I keep doing that. Oh, do I need I may need a door frame anyhow. Yeah, I'm missing the door frame. I'm just throwing the door in. I'm missing the door frame. That's okay. We can get this to work. I'll fill that in. I'm going to take that though. Shift D. Rotate Z 90. I'll do minus because I don't know what's going on in the back, which is nothing, I'm sure. Okie doke. Let's get this in. This ever so slightly into there. Actually, I'm not sure how much I want it to show, so I'm going to bring it. There's the door right there. I'm going to bring it close like that. I didn't explain that well, but like halfway almost. A little bit more than halfway. Same thing for the top. And let's just see how that looks in the door. Let's hide that. All right, let's make the door fit a bit better. You better not have a window. You just have a plaque. Okay. Okay, fine. Sorry about that. Shifty scale. Scale on the Z. Let's get rid of that face. Select it all and rotate Y 180. I don't think it needs to be that thick or that prominent either. I just want to know if that handle is supposed to be, yeah, that's okay. We're halfway. Well, we're going to go with that anyhow, aren't we? All right, there is the beginning of the room. Take a break and we'll be back.